If you've been keeping up with AI, I'm sure you've seen all these apps that pop up every single day, and I'm going to show you today exactly how to make one of them. Now, even if you don't know how to code, this will be super easy, and we're going to follow a 4-step process in order to do this. So stick along and make sure you subscribe to see more AI videos. Hi guys, my name is Omri from AI Academy, and today we're going to be using ChatGPT, Lovable, and Supabase in order to create our first AI app. Now, we'll be going over the process that I use to create all my apps. So first we start with ChatGPT, then we go onto Lovable, connect a database, and connect some sort of API that will help with our app's functionality. Now, real quickly, before we get started, we have links down in the description for Supabase and Lovable for you guys to sign up. And we also have links for ChatGPT and OpenAI's API platform, so you can follow along if you want. Now, the first thing we want to do is get something called a PRD for our app, so a product requirements document. And this PRD basically includes everything that is required for our app. The way we get this PRD is by prompting ChatGPT and basically telling it our app idea and requesting a PRD for that app. So for the purpose of this video, we'll try to clone ChatGPT. So we'll ask for a PRD for a ChatGPT clone. This PRD will be pasted into Lovable. It will use Supabase for the database and a ChatGPT API key for access to ChatGPT. Include everything related to the UI. So UI is user interface. This is what we see as people from a app, and everything related to the functionality of the app. Our goal is to have Lovable one-shot this, and all we have to do after would be to connect the database and the API for OpenAI. So yeah, this is the prompt that I am adding right here. And typically an app includes a database and some sort of API, like I said in the intro. And an API is an access point that allows you to use some sort of service with just connecting a key. So any app that you see that is using AI that isn't ChatGPT or large language model app is using one API key from one of these providers. So for example, an app that went viral is Cal AI, and they don't actually have their own AI. They're using AI from OpenAI or Anthropic or Google or whoever they choose as their provider. Now, while it's creating the PRD, let's go over Lovable. So Lovable is a website that lets you create any app that you want, and it's super easy to connect it to the database, which is why I really like it. And basically all you have to do is just paste a prompt right here in order to create your first app. The second website we need to go over is Supabase, which is our database website. So what we want to do is after we open up Lovable, by the way, you have free credits if you sign up with the link below. We click right here to open up Supabase and sign up for Supabase and connect our account. My accounts are already connected, but it's super simple. It'll guide you through how to connect it. But yeah, what we want to do next is choose the organization and create a new project. Next, we'll be prompted with this screen right here, and we'll be asked to name our app. So I'll do GPT clone. Then you'll set a password and create a new project. So once we have our new project created, you can see that it says setting up project. Then we can go back to Lovable, and it should pop up right here when it's ready. As you can see, it says GPT clone, but it says that it's setting up right now. Once we have our PRD from ChatGPT, what we want to do is copy it into Lovable. Now, as you can see, while I'm pasting it into Lovable, there is this part right here, which says API integration. So this is how we connect ChatGPT into our app. This is currently the old API, so it's asking you to use 4.0 mini, but if we want to do the new GPT-5, I'll show you how to do that in 1 second. But basically for this API integration, I said integrate the new ChatGPT-5 API. I will paste the docs later if you can't figure it out. Basically, when it comes to APIs, all these providers of services have documentations for all of these things. So for example, if we want to add ChatGPT-5 onto our app, OpenAI has documentation on how to do that. If we want to add 11 Labs for a voice agent, 11 Labs has documentation how to do that. Every single provider of an API typically provides docs as well on how to integrate that API into your services. But yeah, once we have our PRD pasted into here, into Lovable, we connect our project right here through Supabase, and then we can press go in order for it to generate our app. Now, while that's generating, typically it actually gets this API connection pretty easily because it's OpenAI and it's used across a ton of different things. But what you want to know for connecting APIs into your project is the docs, and that's how you give context to the LLM in order to make this happen for you. Now, in order to get to the docs, we have the link in the description for the OpenAI ones, but if you want to just look it up, it's also called platform.openai.com. And right here, you have documentation about everything you need to know for AI APIs. So OpenAI actually makes it super easy for us to integrate this because they have their copy page thing right here. So all you have to do is copy page, and then you can paste it onto Lovable. You don't actually need to know how all this works, although I do recommend reading and trying to get context for yourself how this works in order to learn about this stuff. But as you can see, we submitted our first input, and and it's currently creating the app for us. And what we want to do is click approve action. This is for the database. We can keep clicking it until it's basically ready with our app. And if we have any issues, we just prompt right here and tell it what to change and what to fix. But currently it's building the beginning stages of our app. So as you can see, it's asking for our API key. So basically in order to integrate an API, you need to provide the project with a key. Now, in order to get that API key, you want to log into your OpenAI account and then go to your settings and press API keys right here. Once you create your secret key with the top right button on that page, you can paste it into here and then submit right here, and then Lovable will add it to your project. And now once they have our API key, you can see that it's going to start working on the design of our app. So it started with the database, then went to get the API key, and now it's designing our app. Now, since we approved a bunch of changes here for the database, you can see that on our database app, we have two tables right here on the table editor. So any chats from our app or any messages from our app will be tracked right here in our database. And that's how we are able to provide them back to the users within our app. Cool. So this is the first thing we have once it finished with our first prompt. So this is before any fixes or anything. So we have ChatGPT clone, and what we want to do is press sign up right here, add our email. After we sign up with our email, we get a confirmation email. So you want to go to your email and then approve it right here. And then we can sign in after we've approved our email through the confirmation email. Now we can start a new chat and say, hi, ChatGPT, and see what it says. Now, as you can see, there's a couple issues. So what we want to do is take a screenshot right here and basically prompt Lovable and paste the screenshot in and say, I sent a message saying, hi, ChatGPT, and the message isn't showing on the front end, as well as there are a couple mistakes with the UI looks. As you can tell, the sign out button doesn't look right and some of the colors are off. So basically what you want to do now, as you could see, I added a screenshot and a little prompt, and you can just send it, and now Lovable will go ahead and try to fix everything. So as you can see, it basically tried to fix it, and we can test it out right here, and now everything works. So as you can see, we have a sign out button, we have a new chat that we can create, go back to our old chats, message right here. Now, the reason I'm showing you how to do a ChatGPT clone is because you can put this into any app and give it any context that you want. So within your database, you have your messages and your chats, right? But if you want, you can connect this agent right here to more things other than just ChatGPT 5. You can connect it to the internet. You can give it the ability to go ahead and do search. You can connect it to different documents. For example, Alex Hormozy just released something like this that's connected to all of his books. And now this ChatGPT agent can go search information from his books and come back to the user and give them information. Now, in order to test that this is actually connected to GPT, we can ask it who won the NBA finals in 1996 and see if it can give us an accurate answer. Bam. So as you can see, we have a message that says Chicago Bulls, they defeated blah, 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 blah. Basically, this just shows you that it's connected to ChatGPT. So all you had to do is just connect it to your OpenAI API key and you have a working ChatGPT clone. Now, in order for this to actually work with the API, you do have to make sure you have money in the account, but it's super cheap. Honestly, if you just clone ChatGPT yourself and pay for credits instead of paying for the subscription, it actually might be cheaper based on your usage. So just a little hack right there. But yeah, you just want to make sure you have money in the account, and every time that you send a message, a super small amount will go away. But yeah, this is basically the template into creating your first AI app. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you have a little bit of insight to what is needed in order to create AI apps quickly, efficiently. I hope that it helps fuel your ideas and get you to your next step. But yeah, real quick before we end, database, APIs, Lovable, and ChatGPT for the original prompt. I will see you guys in the next video.